State Executive Committee of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Ekiti State has suspended Governor Kayode Fayemi. According to a statement released by the party on Friday, the governor was suspended due to his numerous anti-party activities, especially his role in the recently concluded governorship election in Edo State, which is contrary to the provisions of Article 21(a)(2) of the APC Constitution. The party claimed that 5 days before the Edo election, Governor Fayemi hosted PDP bigwig Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode in the government house in Ado-Ekiti and planned a coup against Edo APC. Another allegation levied against Governor Fayemi by the party was that he played a role in the gubernatorial election in Oyo State and supported the PDP candidate to defeat the APC candidate. After painstakingly reviewing the activities of some members of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Ekiti State, we, the authentic members of the party in the state and members of State Executive Committee per Section 12.8 of APC Constitution, being duly constituted members of the National Convention of the party, rose from its meeting of the 23rd September 2020 and resolved as follows. 1. We note the continued illegalities in the name of the party being conducted by Dr. Kayode Fayemi, who as governor is an ordinary member of the SEC and ought to have called meetings of this duly constituted body as a critical party organ, has failed to do so since his assumption of office in 2018. Secondly, that the body currently masquerading as the elected members of the SEC or as the State Working Committee or appendages is unknown to us as due statutory members of SEC, since no World Congress has taken place in Ekiti State APC since inception. All the SEC members listed in Section 12.8 of our Constitution 1 to 17 as such are open positions, since only duly officiated World Congress with INEC observation can fill these positions. 3. As such, only the duly elected members of the APC in the state serving as governor, deputy governor, speaker and deputy speaker, as well as principal officers of the House and members of the National Convention, which includes all present and past National Assembly members, today constitute the state SEC of our great party. And number 4. So this end, in the absence of a properly organized body and meeting, and the continued instance of the governor to neglect his duty to initiate world congresses or call a meeting of the SEC to deliberate upon pertinent issues, we as loyal members of our party and members of the State Executive Committee met to rescue our party from continued denigration and abuse, and resolved thus that Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the executive governor of Ekiti State, is hereby suspended from the party in view of his numerous anti-party activities, especially his role in the recent concluded governorship election in Edo State, which is contrary to the provisions of Article 21(a)(2) of the APC Constitution. For 5 days prior to the Edo elections, Governor Fayemi hosted PDP bigwig Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode in the government house in Ado-Ekiti. In the run-up to the Edo elections, it was here they perfected the coup against our party in Edo State. This is the same Fani-Kayode who daily abuses President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, the APC as a party as well a vital section of our country. We have evidence of that meeting. Fani-Kayode specifically said he has gone on his tour as part of an effort between him and Fayemi to build a cross-party alliance, and few hours after leaving Ekiti, he fired a shot at Asiwaju Tinubu. We also have evidence of celebration by his aides in the Ekiti government house and on social media. We also recall his role in the gubernatorial election in Oyo State, where he supported the PDP candidate to defeat the APC candidate. A second tranche of money he sent to Governor Makinde in the election was intercepted by soldiers. The Kura Mr. Ayo Adegbite is chief protocol officer was arrested and he immediately disowned and announced his sack. Mr. Adegbite remains his aide to date. We also recall the support he provided a PDP candidate who challenged APC Senator Prince Dayo Adeyeye in the tribunal. He moved the judges to Kaduna to deliver judgment when he knew what he planned against his party was unpopular in Ekiti. We have more to tell on this betrayal and traitorous act of his. APC senator is out of the Senate today and PDP is in. The relationship between Fayemi and Senator Olujimi of PDP, the beneficiary of his treasury, is known to all in Ekiti State. We also recall his resort to court when the majority of the party members nominated late Senator Abiola Ajimobi for deputy national chairman of the party. He fought Ajimobi till death. His fraternization with the PDP in continuation of his bid for vice president candidate under the party, if his bid for presidential candidate in APC fails, was masked by the commissioning of projects in Rivers State, a small screen for his consultation to woo the support of Governor Nyesom Wike last year. That the Paul Omotosho-led faction of APC executive in the state is hereby declared illegal and suspended from the party for failure to emerge in accordance to the constitution of the party. That Paul Omotosho and his co-travelers refusal to respect court proceedings in which they are not only joined but appeared in court through the proceedings but defiantly disrespected the courts contrary to the hallowed decision of the Supreme Court in Ojukwu versus Governor of Lagos State. Again, that Paul Omotosho as faction of the executive should desist from parading themselves as the executive members of the party in the state, and that the Nigerian people and Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the general public should take note that Senator Tony Adeniyi, as a statutory member of the SEC going by our party's constitution, was elected by all members attending as the acting chairman of the State Executive Committee in the absence of direction or directive from the national body. Is as such the only one thus capable to call the SEC meeting as duly required by the constitution from henceforth. APC. So guys, this guy, they said many things, but the bottom line now is that the governor has been sacked. You know, it is the same state that they sacked. They sacked some people not recently. Now they are sacking the governor. And what is the offense? Anti-party here and there. So you form alliance with APC, or with PDP in the state that they now won. I don't know how that is related to what Edo people stood for. I don't know, be Lagos. Well, Nigerians are really commenting. Look at the caliber of people suspending a sitting governor. They are not serious. They are as a junior WAEC. They have as useless as junior WAEC. Well, things fall apart. The center can no longer hold. Did you know that the foundation of APC was built by propaganda and falsehood? How can about 4 political parties form one party? How said one political party so as formed, diminishing and dead? PDP stands still as a national party, the biggest party in Africa. They will never align with the political party. PDP has solid foundation, sound ideology, and good structure. PDP is incomparable to any political party in Nigeria, as well as old party. They have ideas about politics. Dr. Fayemi is a disgrace. The suspension is very timely, according to what someone is saying. Yes, Governor Fayemi deserves the suspension. He should be expelled and impeached. He is an ungrateful element. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments and let us know your thoughts on this. Thank you.